The reason why people's Instagram likes aren't degenerate is because they save the posts. They don't like the posts.
They save them.
Yeah,
I
'cause
see.
imagine if like you were on scrolling on Instagram and you got recommended a like post from one of your friends and it was a horny post, then you would already know.
Dude, no, that keeps happening to my one friend where I see a hot woman and she's doing an ad on her Instagram, and then I see liked by my friend. Every time, bro, every single one of the OnlyFans girls, I'll see his name and I'm like, come on, bro. None of that.
All right, Daddy's here.
We were talking
I'm
about
back. Everybody calm down.
if you like stuff and you're horny, people will be able to see it. So instead, people are saving that stuff on Twitter and Instagram because likes are public now.
They're talking about some down bad shit. What the fuck?
Yeah. Have you ever paid for porn?
No, it's shit free on the internet. I don't think people know that. It might be a secret. But there's like a lot of it for free.
What service
Revolutionary.
on the internet is too much of a hassle to pirate? Because, like, for example, sports, I refuse because of how hard they are to watch. I refuse to pay any of the subscriptions for basketball or UFC.
It's so easy to pirate everything.
It's not, though. I was going to say movies, I'm willing to just rent.
It's so easy to pirate
I don't know
movies.
where to watch fucking movies
You don't know
anymore.
where to look?
I don't know where to look.
That's
I'll
crazy.
fucking drop
You gotta
and
hang
dox
out
a fucking
in more
torrent
alleyways.
link on this pod right now. Give me one.
You gotta hang out in more alleyways, man.
1, 2, 3 movies got shut down. So did ABC movies. I knew about both of those.
I use TTV. It's just an app.
TTV?
It's not a website. It's an app. Works pretty good.
All right, let me know if you want me to bleep that one because torrent links. People
don't know.
are so annoying about
I think that'd be
torrent
good for the
links.
people to know.
Yeah.
Streaming services are fucking you over. The only reason I started is because fuck HBO Max, dude. They have all this shit, and they keep taking away all the good shows on there. There's a lot of shows I wanted to watch, and now poof, they're gone. So what the fuck am I paying for? It's unbelievable. And frankly, it
They did
pisses
remove
me
a
off.
lot of Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, they shut down the Boomerang service. And they
Aaron
said,
left something in the oven.
go to HBO Max. You go over to HBO Max, and where's all the Scooby-Doo? What'd they do with it? It's a mystery, I think.
I think they're Scooby-Doo's just out of touch, dog. It's just the kids don't care anymore. Most of the time, Scooby-Doo flops nowadays, and that's coming from someone who loves Scooby-Doo. I think people think it's corny and kind of hack. Like, I've been made fun of for liking Scooby-Doo.
And that's what's wrong with the world. The kids just don't want to
Cal's
work
just
now.
nodding his head in the
That's
corner.
unbelievable.
Fuck Scooby.
You take that back. Scooby-Doo is a national treasure.
I was always more of a Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kids type of guy.
I swear that's made up. That's not a real thing.
That's an inside joke for outside of the pod.
Yeah, that no one gets.
So right here I've written, I think German Shepherds have bigger dicks than me.
Fuck, man. Can I level with you?
What?
Off pod, off camera. I'm not feeling this one, man. I'm fucking. This is gonna be a rough one. We're going on a roller coaster of a lifetime, and we're about to hit the death dive, dude. So that's all I'm trying to say.
Wait, am I supposed to cut that?
I'm just saying, get ready for the whirlwind because it's gonna hit town, and it's gonna be a storm.
I don't know what's happening. He walked. Do I keep talking about the German Shepherd thing, or do I go?
That's just one of many derailments that's gonna happen here. This is a shit storm, and we're heading right for the eye.
I think the inauguration is fucking with Kate. What's the death spiral that you're discussing?
We're in it, man. Don't you feel it? It's going down.
Where?
Okay. And we're back.
So I'm afraid, not afraid, but I believe that German Shepherds have some massive hogs. Like, they're loaded.
You checking them out down there?
No, well,
Taking a look at the
I was
goods?
dog sitting a German Shepherd, and he was just very happy that I threw him his ball, and he was chubbed. I swear, it wasn't full erect, and that thing was at least 5 inches.
And you caught a quick little peek.
Not even a quick peek. I was glaring.
Oh shit!
Like, I've seen the same dog get excited outside. Maybe 9 inches. I did write this down, yeah.
I'm not sure
Get that off your phone, bro.
what to do with that.
So my question is instead, what dog breed do you think you have a bigger dick than?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Aaron, what dog breed do you think you have a bigger dick than?
I'm like a poodle.
So wrong. Poodles are such big dogs. I guarantee those fuckers are loaded. They're walking with the 3rd leg. Wait, no, 5th leg.
I don't think so, man.
What do you? What?
But
Have you seen a dog's dick?
That's what this started with.
have you seen a cat stick? That shit doesn't exist. I swear to God. How the fuck they gender cats? That's
So
what I
you know,
wanna
like spiky balls that dogs play with, like the little balls that have spikes in their squeeze toys. That's
Yeah.
at the end of a cat's dick. There's just like a little spiked burr at the end of a cat's dick.
Yeah. Okay. Let's switch topics. Actually, I don't like this one very much.
There's a penis museum in Norway
In Miami.
and Miami.
Yeah. There's a picture of me sitting on a 9-foot large sculpture of a penis.
So that means you have
Hell
to
yeah,
have it.
dude.
That means you have to have a glorious hog or a shameful hog. No
To
mundane.
make it to the museum.
To make it to the museum.
Yeah, they're not
no
putting
mundane.
average.
Yeah, no mundane hogs. Well, they already got somebody's average hog.
It's the depictions of it throughout the centuries. And it's of like that.
It's the depiction of it throughout the century.
Well, no, they got like ancient Chinese like drawings of like, you know, some fucking like emperor's fucking dong from like, you know, 1700 BC. It's interesting.
And it was worshipped like a god.
No.
No.
There's like some like, you know, haiku written about how tiny it was and it caused people to die in some famine. But
That's what they say. If you got a tiny dick, you're gonna kill 1 million people in famine. I've heard that many times.
I learned something recently. Apparently, humans and Neanderthals, when we were like at war with them, and we would like we'd pull up with our dicks out, and we'd.
No, I'm listening. Go on.
So apparently we're giants. Like the average Neanderthal was 5'4" to 5'5" average height.
Bro, I kicked their ass in basketball. What the hell?
And apparently they were well hung though. That's the part I was gonna bring up.
So much of this has been about dicks. What the hell are we?
Well, because I was trying to bring
What are
it
we
in.
doing around here? Oh my goodness.
So we killed the Neanderthals out of
Told you.
not out of famine.
Told you this is the Death Spire, man. We're in it. Don't you feel it?
Wait,
We're
no, let me
scraping
tie this.
the bottom of the barrel here.
Wait. We haven't started yet.
okay.
But
Just warm
yeah, we're just warming up still. But my point being is that humans, we met Neanderthals, these little midgets with huge dicks, and we got mad because we had small dicks, so we beat them with clubs until they don't exist anymore. And that's very similar to what you were saying with causing genocide because of a small dick.
based.
Well, I'm glad we could clear that up.
No, we started. I was kidding. No. But the next thing I was going to bring up was the crocodile paradox.
What's the crocodile paradox?
Okay.
Whether it's a crocodile or alligator?
So I have
Because I'll be honest, dude, that's a made-up distinction. That shit look the same.
you and your child are in the swamp. Your child goes into the water. A crocodile eats your child. The crocodile then looks you in the eye and says, "If you can guess what I'm about to do, I will let go of your child." What do you say?
Digest? I don't know. Seems like a safe answer.
So
Breathe. Wait. Got him.
you're trying to like out logic the,
I
the
got him,
crocodile.
yeah. Then he's got to hold his breath. It'd be really easy to jump him after that.
You think you can fight a crocodile?
Oh, if he's holding his breath, yeah.
He has your child.
Okay, he can't breathe, though. You know how tiring that is?
They
Like the
go
first-
underwater for 20 minutes, Caden.
What? Fuck, dude. I got to wrestle that guy for 20 minutes, you're telling me? That's longer in the ring time than I thought. Shit.
Yeah, I think you still run like a 9-minute mile, right? What does that translate to swim time?
I don't know. Well, I'm probably just going to bounce then and be like, good luck, crocodile.
You can keep my kid.
Yeah, I don't know.
So there's two different
There's
answers
more where
that,
that
you can
came
give.
from.
You are going to eat my child is one of the answers.
Well, he did that already.
Yeah, but it's in his mouth, let's say.
Oh, that changes everything.
Yeah, he can give it back. He said, I'll give it back to
I
you.
thought that was like a snake swallow, which would be terrifying for
Yeah.
a crocodile if they just like inhale the thing.
Yeah, and your kid's just in there and it's like, Dad, give an answer, please. This
You
is
can hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like echo through the.
Dad, help me.
Oh shit!
Phone a friend.
It'd be really fucked up to just walk away after that. Yeah. Wow.
Phone a friend. I'll give you the answers. Phone a friend.
Oh, okay. Ring ring. What are the answers?
So, like I said,
Punk.
you say you're gonna eat my kid,
Uh huh.
and then the crocodile would say, "Ha ha! No, I was actually gonna give it back." Right? Meaning that you answered wrong. They're gonna eat the child, or
That's a paradox. So then he has to give it back.
exactly, or
That's right.
you
Stupid
say
fucking crocodile.
you're going to give back my child, and then if he does not, or you are not going to give back my child, fuck. Yeah, okay, wait, I fucked this up. You're right. You nailed it on the first one. If
Breathe. That was the right answer. I nailed it.
no, the correct answer to say is you are going to eat my child, because then he cannot, because then he's a liar and he has to he has to give back your dead child.
What do you think, Steve Irwin?
But if you
would've
say
answered.
you're going to give me back my child, it's free game. The kid's dead. So you have to say you're going to eat my child.
Some people wrestle those guys for fun. Do you know about that? Have you heard?
Like Steve Irwin?
Like Steve Irwin. Or
Have you seen
Crocodile
that?
Dundee. I thought they were the same person.
I was just about
For so long. I realized they're not.
I did not know they were
It's
different
just
people
an
either.
Australian crocodile guy, so the overlap is pretty. I think it's fair.
Do they have alligators out there?
They gotta, right?
No, it's just crocodiles. So we have gator problems. They have croc problems.
We got the good end of the stick there, I think. Alligators are the tiny ones.
Sure. I know nothing about
Right?
dinosaurs.
I thought crocodiles are the big ones. They're like the dinosaurs. Crocodiles are like dinosaurs.
I did really bad on econ. So I don't know.
The economy is hard. Yeah, I get it.
They were telling me to learn about the different ecosystems, and I was like, oh fuck, wait, okay, there's the fauna, and then there's the capital system of like supply and demand, and somewhere in that you have like habitats, and
You gotta fucking help me, man. I'm fucking drowning out here right now. It's been. You gotta help me, man. I don't know what to do.
Trump represents German idealism.
Everyone's looking at
Skip.
me. This is our big moment, and I'm really shitting the bed on this one, dude.
I only wrote down German shepherds have bigger dicks than me.
I should have came with more topic. Oh god. Oh Jesus.
Big dicks to crocodiles to German idealism.
Well, I think the more important thing to acknowledge here is that I don't know the difference between an alligator and a crocodile. But I think I could draw one real well because with my hands, I can go chomp, chomp. And I believe that it would be...
I think we're gonna have to do something drastic, man. We're gonna have to go all crazy. Oh my goodness. We're
I
gonna
don't
need to
want
pull
your
out
Legos.
we're gonna need to pull out all the stops.
Dude, we're good.
because I told you the storm's brewing, man, and we're in the eye of the tiger now.
Did you ever do like stop animation with your action figures growing up?
I did with Legos for a little bit.
Really? Did you record any?
None that I have still, but yeah, I remember doing that.
I did some horrid shit with my action figures. Like not
think I
not
believe
safe
you.
for work and war crimes.
I saw the look in your eyes there, and I don't think I want to probe
like
much.
so I wanted to do this thing.
There are some secrets that should probably stay secrets, I think. You don't got to air them on.
No. Hear me out. I heated up frosting in the microwave until it was like bubbling. And then I took one of my characters. It was just like a little G.I. Joe figure. And then I took my avatar from James Cameron, the little blue guy. And I acted out this whole thing of he's like, oh no, I have to save him. He's going to fall into the lava. But then I just dunk him into the lava. And I'd act out a whole scene of the avatar crying and being like, no.
Oh, hell yeah.
And then I also had this one toy that I'd fuck.
That's what I was always thinking when I watched Avatar. Like, I think the oil drill needs to be there. Have those dumb tree people thought about that?
Because you're saying drill the hole?
I'm saying chop the tree down.
I didn't say anything like that. All right, let me pivot.
This is what I'm saying.
Have you seen Avatar?
Yeah.
Have you seen the new one?
No.
Because this time they did it in the water.
But I'm just thinking about how much capital can be gained and how much better that place would look with a factory there. You know what I'm saying? Seems like prime real estate.
Well, actually, I know you're doing a bit here, but there has been many times where I've been out in nature and I'm going on a beautiful walk and I spot like a
There
little
should be more
bird.
smog
Wait,
around
no,
here.
listen,
Yeah.
listen. Hear me out.
There's too much wildlife going on.
A little bird like lands on my finger and
Disgusting.
like sings a beautiful song, and then me
Are you Snow
and my-
White? What the fuck?
and me and my loved ones all sit around a fire, and then I get really pissed because I'm like, I wish there was a 7-Eleven down the block because I could really go for some Sour Patch Kids right now.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Like, I'm not even kidding.
Yeah.
There's been many times where I'm at the lake and I'm like, fuck, I really wish I could just go get
Why
Mexican
is there not
food.
more roads? That's what I always
Globalism's
think.
pretty cool from that perspective. Like,
I think there
imagine
should be
being at a
more
waterfall
roads.
and having a Starbucks right next to it. You're like, holy shit, I'm at Niagara Falls and I get a grande strawberry acai.
Like, I go to all these beautiful places in the mountain, and I'm like, there's no fucking industrial parking lot. Where the hell am I supposed to park?
No, you're going
What the
a
fuck am I
different
supposed to
area.
do?
Yours is so much more sinister. I'm
I
saying I
gotta just-
genuinely want convenience.
They want me to
and-
walk like a barbarian?
I think America would be so much cooler if we had the Japanese vending machines.
Japanese vending machines would change the game. If you're just walking through the forest and you could get like a pair of underwear, fresh pair.
Yeah, like I don't underwear. I don't know. It's yeah.
Hey man, hikes are rough. Sometimes you need a change.
Yeah, they have like deodorant, wet wipes, all sorts of shit.
I mean, who hasn't shit themselves in the woods like accidentally?
I almost shit myself the other day at work. I was holding in a piss and I did a big jump across a piece of ice. And then I let out a fart when I landed.
I almost shit myself right now.
I need you to work with me.
I'm so cold.
You're cold.
I'm so cold.
Do some jumping jacks.
It's freezing.
Do some push-ups. I'll judge your form. Hands on the floor right now.
I'm so cold.
5 push-ups. Fuck you. Fuck you guys. They're talking shit back there like the puppets from the Muppets.
Help me.
I fucking love the Muppets. Who's your favorite Muppet?
Who's
Animal.
my favorite Muppet? Animal? That's a hack answer.
That's
It's
not
dude, no. The most relatable thing ever.
Animal's the best one. What do you mean? And then second's Gonzo because
After doing stand-up, I get Fozzie Bear.
yeah, Fozzie's pretty cool.
And because the whole time he's just talking to Kermit, and he's just like, "Hey, I can still do my 5 minutes, right?" That's the most relatable thing ever. Finding the house and just be like, "Hey, it's 5. I'm still on."
I've really thought about it. I really want a tattoo of Animal and Gonzo from the Muppets, but Animal is Johnny Depp and Gonzo is Gonzo from the Fear and Loathing Las Vegas.
I thought you were
When he
gonna
has,
say Pulp Fiction, and it's
No, when he
John
when they're
Travolta.
driving the car and have the sunglasses. It's so. I feel like that's a match
I think it would
made
be
in heaven.
funnier if you see Gonzo and Animal dressed up in suits, but one of them has Jerry curls and the other has the slick back.
I mean, that's a separate. I'll get one on both sides. I think I'll get the.
I honestly would love Pulp Fiction with Muppets. You get the you get the
that's-
opening scene and it's like the black funk band and they're just sitting there, but because they don't actually talk, there's none of the Tarantino dialogue, so they're just like, and then he just stands on the table with the gun.
I'm in.
Call a quarter pounder in Amsterdam, waka waka waka.
Dude, I'm sold. Holy shit, this is great.
And I told the motherfucker about the case, waka waka.
I need a refresh on Pulp Fiction. I want to do more bits. I don't know
There's
the movie
Bruce.
that well.
So there's the Bruce.
I remember the briefcase.
Yeah.
That's the
Wait.
one about
Okay. There's the
briefcase.
Bruce.
I need to watch Pulp
Bruce
Fiction
Willis
again. Don't judge.
storyline.
Oh god.
Where there's the pilot and all
remember
that.
fucking Bruce Willis in that movie, dude. It's just Samuel Jackson. I thought.
No, Samuel Jackson and John Travolta.
John Travolta. That's
are
the
doing
one.
like the little heist thing, and then you also got the they're not heist, they're instead like I guess like hitmen.
I'm following.
And then Uma Thurman comes in halfway through, and John Travolta tries to fuck her for a bit, and she ODs on heroin, and he's got to like stab the bit. Dude, that could be Miss Piggy and Kermit.
There you go.
Just stabbing.
The only scene I remember, to be honest.
Dude.
Yeah.
Why do I feel like Miss Piggy somehow the bit works on me? I actually hate her. I actually get mad. Like
think
I was
you're
like,
supposed to,
she would
yeah.
ruin Uma Thurman's bit, fucking Miss Piggy. She doesn't deserve that.
I think you're supposed. I don't think you're supposed to like her.
But then the other one, so there's like a boxer. Is the boxer Bruce Willis? Okay, the boxer's Bruce Willis. I already clocked that one. The other one is at the diner where there's like the guy.
There's the dog in the Muppets too. Yeah, he's a boxer.
Okay, you're following me. At
Uh-huh.
the diner.
I think
that's
he's
where,
in the
like,
jazz band. So
Who would play the Gimp? That's what I'm getting at. Gonzo.
Oh, I was thinking. You know the one guy with the scientist, Beeper, the red guy.
I actually
be
would
pretty
really
fun.
fuck with a Muppets Tarantino movie. Like,
It's gotta happen.
Instead of the shootout, with
Inglorious
the funk band,
Bastards, but Muppets.
I feel like that's a little out of taste, Caden. Come on.
Oh, that one crosses the line. I thought that was good.
I don't
Django
think-
Unchained, but Muppets. That one is that one. Is that one good?
Dude, the idea of Muppet slaves for some reason. Just way by the water. Seeing like black felt.
Yeah, the Muppets haven't been around in a
But,
while.
like,
This is the revival they
wait,
need, I think.
Making a black dude out of felt feels weirdly pointed because.
No, the Muppets would still play like that. Yeah,
So what color are you going to choose for the slaves?
I'm not qualified to answer that one.
Oh, but you're qualified to deal with the Inglorious Bastards and Jew killing and shit like that? My
Well,
bad.
you get
I'll-
Tarantino on it, and he would make the call.
You know,
Obviously.
You know, Trump is president. I think we can push Hollywood.
yeah, shit. Wait, as we're recording today, Trump's getting, they're like
He's being knighted as we speak.
sexy reds twerking in front of the Oval Office for the inauguration. Dude, I kind of disliked Sexy Red at first, but then I saw that "Fuck My Baby Daddy" video, and
That one's pretty fun.
I am now a fan of Sexy Red. She said she's gonna get Dodge Hellcats forever votes for her and Donald Trump, and then she also
What
said
did you just say to me?
if Sexy Red said if you vote for her, she'll get you a Hellcat.
Vote for her for what? What was she?
And then
running
she
for?
was also saying she wanted to do free pap smears and
Hell yeah.
child support.
Pap smears should be free. I've been saying that
Feminist skating.
since like 2018.
Fuck my baby daddy. Dude, I don't.
Do you think Hollywood is going to go in the other direction, or do you think it's going to
Do you think Hollywood will shift right? That's what the producer asked. Yeah, it was obvious in the past couple of weeks. Mark Zuckerberg is dressed like a Dominican, being like, "I think that we shouldn't check facts."
I don't know what the hell I'm doing anymore, man.
He's just got a chain on, and he's got the fade. And
What is this? The camera's on. We start dancing. Do our little jig.
If we start getting war movies again, that'll be pretty fun. I feel like I don't know what else could possibly change in Hollywood. Oh, you're saying we're not gonna do any more DEI stuff? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. No, I do. I weirdly think enough. Like when it comes to representation, all of that isn't gonna change. Instead, we've kind of seen that in the process of like attempting to pander with actual representation, people really dislike it. And the people
Saving
that,
Private Ryan wouldn't be made
the people
today.
that feel represented, they actually like it. So in that process, people just go, "Oh, there's no money there." So I don't think that we're gonna stop seeing representation. Just instead, it will be less forced, and we're going to see, because in like 2016, that was like when the whole cancel culture shit got pushed super hard. So it's not like, I think just because right now we're entering a right-wing era of politics, that means we're going to swing the other way. I think instead it's dependent on the tunnel you're going down. So I think instead we're going to get we're going to get like 5 of the movie Tangerine now.
I don't know what tunnel we're on, man, but it's dark. There hasn't been a light in a while. I don't know where I'm going anymore.
Dude.
I just keep going forward. I don't know what's at the end, though. I don't know if I want to even know. I don't know if there is an end.
Driving through a tunnel is kind of the coolest thing ever. I've never realized that. But, well, no. So the one we drove through in Denver almost gave me a fucking seizure because the amount of lights that were splitting. It felt like I was driving through a fucking German club or something. It was crazy. It was fucked up. Like, it was actually strobe lights. But if you're driving on a mountain and there's just a little hole in the divide of the mountain and you drive through that, I feel like a dog sticking my head out the window. I'm like, whoa, we're outside, but we're also inside. We're not indoors because this is our caves considered indoors. Like, is that inside? Are you following me? If I put a door,
I've just been hearing ringing for the past several minutes, man.
You've been doing this for the past 2 pods. I don't know how to respond to this bit.
I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I'm here. Is it working?
It's working well enough.
Am I dancing good enough for the camera?
No, you kind of suck at dancing, but I feel like you've been trying. You're really cold. You've been shivering a lot.
I'm freezing, man.
I said 5 push-ups.
I don't even know what to do.
We have blankets. If you're a little cold, the little guy's cold. Get the boy a blanket.
I don't want your pity. Get off of me. Stay away.
Dude, did we peak at Dracula as Chris Hansen?
We peaked so long ago, man. We've been on the downhill for a while. It's been rough. I don't even know what to do.
Dolphins? I feel like I can't talk about them because Caden gets mad whenever I talk about like sex with animals.
It's been you talk about it a lot. If it was like a one-time thing,
here's the thing, man.
I could give it a pass, but it's not a one-time
I feel like
thing.
everybody gets so grossed out by
It's never been a
things.
one-time thing.
And everybody goes like, "Oh, why are you asking these questions?" No one asked for that thought. And I go, "Okay, well maybe I am thinking about things from a different perspective. When it comes to talking about animals, I like to look
Maybe
at
more people should be thinking about this.
I don't know.
That's a good
I'm
point.
not saying
Actually, I never
want
thought
to
about it that way.
I am not implying anything when talking about, for example, what we were talking about earlier, German Shepherds. Instead, it was just an observation, and I was like, whoa,
Yeah,
that German Shepherd's kind of hung. So,
yeah, it's not like a force thing. It's just that's just how your brain works normally.
well,
I get what you're trying to say.
I do feel like my brain has been taught to notice phallic objects. So I bring it up.
Good for you.
Like, we got 3 poles just sticking out. And
Hey, man. Hey. Hell yeah.
I feel like we stopped saying the word chode.
We should bring that back. You're right. Because some people
More
are just
representation.
fucking chodes. Oh, I meant like as an insult. It's a
It's
a good insult, I think.
You fucking chode.
Yeah, I feel like it really cuts through.
But what's the context of that?
You're a short but fat dick. I think it speaks for yourself.
Oh, so you're saying when a little guy, when a little lad is being mean to you,
Yeah, you're compressing so many insults into one word. So I think
you're calling them a short fat dick.
it's good. Yeah.
I like that.
I hear a lot of Republicans get called chode a lot.
Chud. That's what they get called.
Inverse of chode, where you have a very long but skinny penis.
Pencil dick.
Oh, I was gonna
Pencil
say
dick.
dagger dick. But
Dagger
that works
dick
too,
also
yeah.
works. Yeah, a dagger dick or a pencil dick. Look, here's
shit cut
where
through.
I'll admit maybe I got something on the mind, but that's where I was just instead trying to say, why is it that I see any long protruding object and I go, that's phallic? I see a man striking a dragon with a sword. Let's get this on an archetypical level. When I see Hermes have his staff, I go, okay, what's the staff doing in the cup?
I think it's because you want to kill your dad or something. I don't know what that guy was preaching. That's what it is.
No, the Oedipus thing. So, okay. All right. Like, I got a lot being thrown at me.
All right. Break it down from the top.
I think that phallic objects
Okay.
remind me of dicks.
That's a crazy observation. That's a
So
don't say that one too loud.
when I
That
see a
one-
large protruding object, I point and laugh and I go, that's a dick.
Because you're a sophisticated adult.
I'm basically that same way, but every time I see 2 circles.
You go, boobs.
Right now, yeah.
Like my, well, how are these?
You look at a wheelchair and you go, boobs.
Dude, what are the sickest tricks you think you could pull off on a wheelchair? Like, do you think you can grind on a wheelchair, or is it purely ramp type activities? Like
that
backflips,
In extreme sports?
backflips. You can
'Cause it
get
should be. I
out
feel
of
like
the chair.
You can do some
and you can,
sick
like,
ass shit in a wheelchair.
and
Yeah.
then pull it back and land in it, and that's a kickflip.
And like,
They
what are you
can't
worried
do. They
about,
can't
man?
do any kick tricks,
You just gotta like,
dude. They're in a wheelchair.
you just gotta use
Their
all
legs
arm.
don't work.
Yeah, but you can. Still,
That's not a kick.
Oh, I guess it's not a kick. You can still like pop it up.
What I've seen is they actually have ones that are lower to the ground, and then they use their arms and gloves.
You can get a lowrider?
You can get-
Yo, they got a lowrider wheelchairs?
Like got into wheelchairs, basically.
That's fucking badass.
Dude, I would love to go through a skate park on this thing.
Can you put hydraulics on a wheelchair? That would be fucking
You
sick.
got a speaker on it as you're rolling.
Fucking
like
bumping,
this.
dude. Yeah. Oh shit.
Having a pimped out wheelchair is funny. Now we're just doing films.
I never watched it much. That's old ass YouTube. I never watched much of the brain rot. Back in
iDubbbz,
back in the
how
old
to
YouTube.
basic. What's
He said that already.
Max Mofo?
Yeah, I
sure.
watched.
There's
none
the guy
of those. I like Joji though. I like his rebrand.
Anything for views.
from.
They do look similar though, for sure. Fucking meat canyon.
I like Me Canyon. I do. I've seen him.
What? All right,
pretty good.
I'll
That's good
acknowledge.
stuff.
This podcast is better than like that fucking one that's like consistently number 30 in the charts every week. No offense to it.
Oh yeah, and we also cut the boring parts normally.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you don't. You just kind of leave everything.
No, I
in.
do. Weirdly enough, that's the crazy part.
Like I would use like creepypasta for like 4 or 5 times.
What time are we at? Because we're cutting 6 minutes so
Oh,
far.
we're at 40 minutes.
40? Okay.
You're kind of a bit about the dog dicks, right?
No, that part now.
That's the title.
Yeah, I told them to stay away from controversial and weird topics in the first 20 minutes. They do not.
I don't know if the people can hear me.
I'm not sure.
They
either.
will be able to hear you, and I can boost the audio if I need to.
No, cut
It's
me out.
I. Well, you've said a lot, so there's certain things I have to keep in or
You said
put
you
sub.
weren't starting. You said you weren't starting.
Anyways, we're back.
How many baboons do you think you could take in a fight?
No, god damn it! Why is this our go-to?
It's a good go-to. It's an old reliable.
No, all right. Instead, my question is what's your strategy going into a reality house like Big Brother, The Circle, Too Hot to Handle, any of those? Do you actually think you could just win for money?
I'm gonna spread as many rumors as I can day one as possible.
How do you mean?
Let's make enemies with everyone. Take something, but then blame it on someone else, and then go tell the person, be like, "Hey, I just saw them steal that shit from you." Like, what the hell? Get everyone to hate themselves, and then by the end, I'll be untouched.
I was going to say you should try like doing something like miming or like a weird skill that'll set you out from others. Like if you're a clay potter or a mime, I feel like that sets you weirdly ahead because both of those are really chill vibes.
I'm gonna blame everything on that mime immediately. Are you kidding me?
Dude, a
What the
mime
fuck?
in Big Brother house would be crazy because
Yeah, no, I don't fuck with that.
but the mime's still getting hella pussy.
I don't fuck with that.
This sounds like something like a fish tank.
I probably yeah.
Yeah, that's what made me think of it.
I'm gonna just
Gonna get a mime in the fucking house next week.
try to sow as much deceit as I can. Though.
Is
I don't
season
want
3 still going right now?
anyone to trust.
Is season 3 still going? I thought it was so. Are they doing longer than 3 weeks now, or what?
I don't keep up with it. But
They stopped uploading season 2 just randomly. They uploaded the first 2 episodes and then just didn't do anymore. I can cut this. I'm sorry.
go to his website for the rest.
I think I'd probably start day drinking too. Just constantly, probably.
Well, that's the huge on Big Brother.
Is it?
Yeah, no.
Oh,
Okay, so
I've
let
never
me
seen an episode.
yeah, let me explain.
But I think if I was in that
No,
house,
stop.
I'd probably just always have
Stop.
like a
Let me
a glass
explain
of
the
scotch
premise
on
to you.
me.
I don't think you've watched a single reality TV show.
I see Honey Boo Boo.
That one broke me.
Is that one?
Anyways,
Does that
moving
help
on.
at all?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
So essentially, they take a group of, I think it's 10 people to start or 12, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And all of them are told to essentially do no research about the show. And they show up for 1 month.
Wait, so you telling me this
And
means
you have-
I'm not eligible anymore?
No.
Because I'm holding out.
Anyways, the point of the show is you have no outside contact to the world and you have to play menial tasks of elimination to compete with the other people in the house because you're trying to win the money at the end of the month and there can only be one winner. So you need to make alliances so that you won't get voted out of the house at the end of the week when you choose someone to vote out. But then you also want to be intelligent and attempt to play the strategy based off of either the games or of the social stuff.
Here's what I'm thinking.
So that's where I'm saying a mime.
Here's what I'm thinking. Fuck alliances. If you could get blackmail on like everyone.
Just go around sucking everyone's dick.
Yeah, just,
He's gay.
just get some real. Yeah, I don't know if that's dirt on the people, but if it's dirt on them, yeah, really hold that against them.
I wanted to write something about that in Not Soon Enough of the idea of like thinking someone is gay is dirt and try to hold that over them, but everyone already knows they're out. Oh, he's gay, like. Do you know what I mean? Like the idea of like, so everybody is chill and okay with being gay, but there's just like one chud dude there that finds out someone at the party is gay.
Like he's open about it, but not super open. So it's
Yeah,
not,
and
yeah,
then
just-
everyone's just, he's just like, fucking fairy. Everyone's
It reminds me of a movie that was made.
Goddamn.
I just drooled, yeah.
In the 70s, it was like one of the only good films like the Russians ever made. But it's
They make
anti-American
movies?
propaganda.
Russians make movies?
They did. It was like controlled by the state. But anyways, in the movie, there's this woman, African American woman, and a guy, the main characters. They ended up like having, they ended up like falling in love and fucking. And the antagonist of the movie is an American, right, who finds this out. These people are fucking, and it's, you know, like, it's the 70s. And he goes to the court, and he's like, guess what? I have dirt on them. They're having an interracial relationship. And then the entire court's like, yeah. Is that a fucking problem?
Is this a comedy or is this?
No,
It's supposed to be taken seriously.
There's a Russian movie where some guy sees an interracial couple having sex, so he then goes to court and he's like, "Excuse me, Your Honor, this guy was fucking a black chick," and he's like, "Okay," and he's like,
keep in mind that this was the early 70s before we even had like black and white people like on like the same like fucking scenes together. So pretty fucking impressive. They kind of hit
In the 70s?
in the 70s.
In the 70s were cool.
Yeah, I was a fan of Shaft. There's white people in that.
Wait, what?
You ever seen Pusher Man?
Well, I mean, how common was an interracial like, you know, like couple like?
We're both. I was saying blaxploitation films.
I'm not talking about this for the pod. I just think the movie's interesting. The concept. I don't know. Sorry.
And we're back.
And we're back.
It's cold in here. I just saw steam come out of here, or fog.
I don't like a half Asian dude.
Do you remember being a kid and walking into a garage that was not a garage, that people would just use as storage, and like it was almost like hoarder level garage where you walk in, there's boxes stacked, and your parents ask you, they say, go grab something from the garage, so you have to climb underneath and grab like the fucking lamp or whatever.
I don't think so.
That happened.
Sounds fun though.
And
Getting to crawl around a bunch of old stuff.
Yeah, well, weirdly
It's like a little
enough,
maze.
yeah, I was gonna say it felt like a maze, like I was in the labyrinth, or I was in what's the David Bowie film?
Yeah,
Is
no,
that the
I've actually.
Labyrinth?
I mean, I've done that with a storage
Pan's
unit. Actually, now
Labyrinth?
that I think about it, but that's kind of what they're for. So yeah, I don't know if that's that, but it is sick.
Have you ever seen a well organized storage container? That feels weird.
Only from pansies.
What is a pansy?
You know.
I know what a pothead is. Is a pansy a guy? I can't even finish that. Fuck, man! Now I've lost my stride. Easily but. I thought it was an easily tricked fool.
I thought it was a bitch, like a pussy.
You fucking.
Like you're not gonna
pansy.
jump, fucking pansy.
He's not a pansy.
I thought like a Karen would be a pansy.
Dude, do you remember when you were a kid? Were you good at resisting of the flinch? Like where you'd play the game where
I was like,
dude, put your hand out.
I was a masochist child. I
Put
don't
your
know
hand
what
out.
was wrong with me.
Do you remember what I'm talking?
I really wanted to be a ninja, so I was like, I have to train like a ninja. So I was like, I won't move. I'm ready.
Wait.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Have we talked about when? So tell me where I'm wrong or retell the story. But you told me that when you were a kid, one time you're like, I wonder if I stopped speaking. I fucking love barbecue though.
Yeah, I don't know. I just remember like putting myself purposefully in like not super painful situations, but like I would just be outside and I'd be a little cold, but I'd be like, ninjas don't shiver. I don't get cold, so I would like stay out there, maybe make myself a little more cold to just be like, deal with it.
So
I
I'm
don't-
remembering
I don't know
another
what was
story
wrong
you
with
told me of just tell me where I'm lying or if I'm making up sociopath lore for you.
That's okay. That's fine.
But you essentially told me that you're like, I heard that ninjas can be perfectly silent. So for like a week, you just didn't talk and just snuck around the house.
I mean,
And your parents were just like, what the fuck is he doing?
to be honest, I don't remember
And
that.
you were just full ninja mode.
But that sounds like a thing I would do. I was a weird fucking kid, man.
Dude,
Yeah, I don't know. I
Like
was,
Calvin said, I would think that kid is going through something. Like your parents must have been like, what the fuck?
Dude, I just really wanted to be a ninja. I don't know. I thought I was like, I got to do whatever it takes.
And then the other thing was,
But like, I've thought about it more as an adult. What's a ninja gonna do against a gun, dude? You just fucking get shot and that's it. That was a fun.
it's the Indiana Jones bit.
That was fun while it lasted. Yeah, like shit.
The other thing you told me is there was a time where you cut your hand like really, really bad, and you just didn't cry, didn't tell anyone about it until you got home, and then you just showed your mom a dried up, bloody cut
Well, yeah,
that
it
was kind of infected.
It wasn't infected. No,
It was just a fucked up
I
cut.
just went home, yeah, but yeah, it was the same thing. I was just like, ninjas don't feel pain.
With this admiration for ninjas, you're like,
Yeah.
I will be Leonardo.
It came from the lamest place possible, but yeah, I was a fucked up kid. I don't know
What
was up.
ninja were you trying to be? Like, where in your head
It's
was
a lame answer, but the red ninja from Ninjago.
Oh shit, you want to
Yeah,
be
dude,
Kai?
that fucking fire dude
Okay.
was my shit.
Lloyd was my favorite
Also,
ninja.
another lame answer on
Super
Nickelodeon.
ninjas. That's what I
Super
thought you were
ninjas.
gonna say with
Fuck yeah,
with
dude.
Kevin
George Takei.
George Takei. Hello, Kevin. That's why I thought of Kevin. Sorry.
And that show goes off. I actually haven't seen it since it was like airing on TV when I was like 12, but that was a good show. I like that one.
I wait. So somewhere in one of those shows, they said ninjas don't react to pain.
Well, no, there's a lot of things too. There's ninjas everywhere.
You saw
I
in
don't remember.
Ninjago, they're like, you have to be able to walk on coals and not react.
Yeah, it was a lot of shit like that. Yeah, I
And
don't
you're
know.
like, I gotta do that.
yeah.
So you would wait for it to be a hot day, and you'd see like the rocks in the side of the pavement, and you'd be like, ow, ow,
Hey man,
ow.
it's my calling. It's what gives my life purpose. Don't judge.
Every time you're on the monkey bars, you're picturing you're swinging from a house.
That's what it was. Yeah, man. I was in the zone out there.
Dude, monkey bars are hard.
I lived on the
That
monkey
is some
bars,
ninja
yeah.
shit. You know, I think,
It's a miracle I didn't break my face in, honestly. Yeah.
you know, ninjas, it's not a very moral thing. I feel like ninjas don't teach morality. They teach
No, they're assassins.
amorality. Yeah, I was gonna say.
They're out there just killing
They teach
people.
you how to have no morals.
Yeah.
So you're raising yourself to be a little
No,
sociopath.
I do remember my dad being a little concerned, talking to me. He's like, "Hey man, you know ninjas are like only meant to kill people, right?"
And you're
He's
like, yes,
yeah, I was like, I
I'm
don't
going to
know.
kill you, father.
It's probably very concerning, honestly. to
You're
be
the
my
number
parents
one.
and to look
I
at
am number two.
that crazy ass 9-year-old. Yeah, I'd be a little scared, honestly.
You just walk into the room and you hear Ninja Turtles on the TV, and you just see him punching his coverage. Just practicing your 1-inch punch.
A single tear sheds, but I like don't move. Yeah,
Did you ever practice the 1-inch punch or any stupid shit like try to break
Probably.
boards, any shit like that?
I did break boards. Yeah, I remember.
Where'd
that.
you get the boards? I would break.
Oh, I did taekwondo.
Oh,
So
I
yeah,
was in
they-
karate, but I didn't ever get to that. I would just break my mom's.
This was
shit.
like
I would
elementary school though, so I don't know if they even taught me taekwondo, but the vibes were there. They were fun.
I'd find cardboard and I'd break it in half, and I'd be like, yeah.
Dude, you're such a badass. Yeah, we gotta bring that back. Let's do more ninja shit.
We did today.
We did it today, actually.
You
Nailed it.
refused to do the ninja shit.
I did some great ninja shit.
You don't want to do kicks. You suck at the kicks. You can't do the Karate Kid kick. So he had one broken leg and then threw the kick. So he went like that with
think you're
one
better than
leg.
me?
Yeah, I do. If that was an actual fight, I would have fucking killed you.
I think you're a piece of shit.
I think with the crowbar, with the can of DW40, I'd make you drink that can of DW40 and then I'd fuck you with it.
I don't think that's right.
Have you ever like had a broken fan and it made the wom 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 wom?
I don't know where you're going with this. Yeah.
I would break your head through it. And make
Oh, okay, okay.
Dude, when I was a kid, this is moving on, by the way.
I was gonna say that's the sound I'm gonna make you have when I kick
Would
your
you fuck
ass.
me? What are you? It sounds like you're flirting with me. I'm threatening you.
There you go.
That's the sound you'll have when I kick your ass. That's what I was saying. I was saying we should have it would have been funny for the bit. If like that, and then he like hit my head. But we didn't. That would have been too much choreography. Fuck.
If I had to fight one of you guys right now, I'd just try and kick you underneath the ladder, so then the bad juju finishes the job.
Oh, you're saying getting underneath the ladder is bad luck. So I just gave myself bad luck. I didn't walk under it though.
No, tell me who said that. I want to spit in their face.
I don't know, some like pagan witch.
That shit disgusts me.
Someone was building a hut and they were up on a ladder and someone walked underneath it and she's like, 7 years!
Just because that old hag had bad luck doesn't mean I need
Hey,
to.
dude, hags uncalled for.
Don't take it back. I mean it.
How old do you have to be to start hag maxing? What is like if 50 at least? If I was a
Then you have to have a
22-year-old
wart on your
hot
nose.
woman and I was just acting like a hag, is that just cunt vibes or when does it become a? If I'm hot, if I look like Salma Hayek at 50, but I have a witch hat on and I'm being really mean and making potions, am I still a hot witch or am I a hag?
I think you're a hot hag.
I think you're hag posing, honestly.
I'm cosplaying as a hag, I see.
I think you're appropriating the culture, and that's a bit disrespectful, honestly. If you're attractive, sorry, the hag life just can't be for you.
The hag life is pretty discriminatory, but
Hag maxing.
that's how it is.
You know, you were into ninjas as a kid. My whole thing was I thought that I could be either a knight or like a special forces soldier.
Hell yeah.
And
Like some G.I. Joe shit?
yeah. And when I was a kid, we were 7 years old and our teachers told us to do a self-portrait of what you're going to be when you grow up.
And you drew G.I. Joe?
You're not ready for this. It's the corniest shit ever. I drew myself as a soldier in U.S. military gear, and I gave it to my teacher, and I said, I want to be a hero when I grow up, and I think that the U.S. soldiers are heroes. It just held up like me in like a green millet. It was a little drawing of like me
Are you trying to say they're not heroes?
in a green army, and I was just like,
What are you trying to imply?
yeah, my bad. Woo, let's go Ukraine.
I think the military needs
I'm
more
sorry.
money.
I'm sorry. I'm
I don't know
on a
what to
weird
do with
energy
this.
today.
I don't know what to do with this. What time are we at? I think we're good, right?
No. We can keep talking.
Do we have to?
Yeah.
Can I go home yet? I'm so cold.
Do you think
I'm cold and hungry.
would you rather fight in like 12-degree weather or like 112-degree weather?
12, but that's only because I'm used to it.
Like we're either super cold or we're out in the Middle East and it's in the desert.
I think
And
it's
me
like-
and you still have to scrap.
It's like
a
10
fist fight.
outside, so it's probably like 20 in here. So we're not too far off.
Okay.
And you warm up pretty quick. Fighting.
You know, so are
You
you
don't cool
are you
down.
of the mindset of you would rather choose extreme cold than extreme hot because you can always put something off?
No.
I mean put something on.
I'm gonna move to Florida as soon as I can.
Damn, popping shots at Florida.
Yeah.
Think it's gonna fall into the ocean.
That's the life for me.
All right, so you're a soldier in a war. If you could take any drugs to maximize your performance, to make you the best killing machine, which ones you choose?
If
Fuck
you're
ton of mescaline.
the question was is if you're a soldier, what drugs are you taking as performance enhancing drugs?
Mad Behind?
Any sort of amphetamine.
Ketamine?
No, you don't want them finding themselves or being zonked out on the field. Yeah, purely uppers. Yeah, for when you get back, you just completely disassociate and wake up and like, oh god, what happened?
I want to disassociate in the battlefields. Just be killing. Not know if it's good or on my team or on the enemy team. I just know I was out there.
You just
killing.
click. Dude, that's probably what happened. Have you seen that, like, so you know, like, kill streaks in Call of Duty? Like, drone strikes and shit like that?
Yeah.
Apparently, that doesn't, that can just happen from the U.S. There's just some dude sitting in a chair that's just like,
They have high scores like that?
Control Alt, and he just decides.
They go,
So,
this guy had
guys could
30
probably be
kills.
on ketamine.
We should send him one.
I don't think it's kill streaks. Instead, I think they start with the kill
They should
streaks.
reward
I
good
think
behavior
they
like
roll
that.
in people after they've
I'm
done
really
all the
committed to
drone
this
stuff.
bit. I don't know if people are gonna realize this.
What?
All the bit.
What bit?
How pro military.
I was trapping you there, kid. What are we at?
12.
11. Yeah, goodbye, folks. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry about that one.